Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come.
Yeah, he's proof positive that being a top-class centre-half isn't all about physicality and height. You know, he's only 5'9", but he's a...
Big chance! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that.
And the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. And he can clear it away. Messi! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Played out to the left flank. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Osimhen. Portugal leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Can he spark a counter here? Mbappe! He's one-on-one, surely! And a chance! It's there! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And he's had it nicked away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Chips it through. That is good alertness. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Alexander-Arnold, and that interception was most necessary. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Nicely weighted ball. Hazard providing an outlet on that flank. Takes a shot! Oh, nice touch. And he's gone backward here. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And he's surging through. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's Asa! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Van Basten shifted it to the flank. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's Azar. Now, can they get him away? Great ball, and he's in. Chance for a shot! Oh, taken with style. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
He won't be happy with that one. And now the breakaway. Mbappe. Now it's Pelé. Alexander-Arnold. Portugal are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Messi. Mbappe! And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Nesta. And it's Nesta. Turan. And back to the keeper. Nesta. Maldini. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. He's found a way through. Van Basten! Chooses to go cross-field. And we've reached half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. So we reached the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Instant pack, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Portugal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And it's Rijkaard. And this is Raul. It's Raul! He's got a goal! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
Portugal, after 48 minutes, is...
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
This is quite a battle.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Azar. Nice interception, well timed. Portugal have it back and can go again. And he's intervened well there. Alexander-Arnold. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And he's managed to get free. Shooting chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished. Portugal have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
And here's Mbappe. Oh, right place, right time. Alexander-Arnold, who's set up one goal so far. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Nesta clears. And that pass just didn't quite work.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
But they've got it again. Pelé. Passing is crisp and sharp. There's the shot! He scores! Into the lead once more. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Spread out to the left.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed. Portugal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And this is Pelé. Portugal can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Messi, he has found a way through. And he nearly went all the way.
Messi just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Now it's Mbappe. Now this could be a chance. That's tidy. Messi! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, and again! He tried the chip, but it wasn't his best.
Well, you can't fault him for his confidence, nor his willingness to have a go at that. Portugal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Could could be danger here. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
In it comes. Vieira is there, and he can get that clear.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Bill! And the keeper's there to save. Cannavaro getting this one clear.
Portugal really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Messi looking to get on the end of this. Chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? James. And they can counter here. Batistuta. Xavi Alonso. And he's there to make the challenge. James. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Look, Peter, what they need now are...
Bale!
Substitution on the field. Number 17.
All the big boys are set for this.
Hazard.
It's like land of the giants in there.
Xabi Alonso.
Cannavaro tries to clear.
Field. Number 7, Shevchenko.
Played into space.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Shoots! And it's come back out to him. The whistle has gone, and it is all over. Portugal played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running.
Well, if you're looking for a showstopper, I think we need to look no further than Kaka here, Peter. To me, it's all going to be about how much of the ball he's going to see.
So does he have a specific role?
Yeah, basically to get on it and take it to the opposition. That's what he does. And in doing that, he engages everybody around him.
Yeah, it's terrific. Threads one in. Portugal are looking to break at pace. He is through here.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Look at the space. Can he finish? Oh, it's hit the post. And he's heaved it away. Oh, what has happened here? Right card! It's a loose ball. Cross needs to... He's got full. Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Rafinha. Kaka. Nice sequence of passes, this. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, easy pickings there.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ake. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Tar can get it clear. Ukraine with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That's the keeper's ball. Portugal are looking to go forward now. Ball driven towards the far post. Played back in. No, he's overshot the green. Araujo. Probing pass, and he's worked it through. Koundé spots it and intercepts. Well, there's the clearance. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Great vision. And he's let fly. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Ake. That has ended up in no man's land. Real chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Distributed tidily. Now that's well seen too. Maybe goalless, but it is not without interest.
Well, it's certainly not a grab.
Big chance! Must be! Chance for a shot! And he's there to belt it away. And here's Van Basten. And he has been fouled there. And here's Raul. Kaka.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Rijkaard. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Nicely weighted ball. He's having a shot! Goal! Portugal! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on...
And a shot! This is their second corner of the game. Portugal have the chance to go the other way.
Portugal can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
We've got 5 minutes till half-time. It's a promising position. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Alexander-Arnold. Well timed, excellent interception. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Rafinha. There's the whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Portugal have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
Here we go again then. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Savinho going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Osimhen. Can he get it through? Alexander-Arnold receives a mighty effort! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
He's there to head it! And now a sudden chance to counter. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now this could be a chance. Great defending, strong and determined. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Raul. Raul is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Baresi getting this one clear. And it's Fernando Torres. Quality ball. Well, that looks a decent ball. It's played through for him. Shapes to shoot! Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 10.
To further improve their position of comfort.
E vai entrar para o seu lugar com o número 21. Messi está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
Portugal are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Now it's Dembele. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Messi. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's a key interception. And they win it back again. Portugal perhaps contemplating their next change here. He's on it, can he get away? He's a sharp little ball here. It's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Costa Curta. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Mbappe gets into it, and the shot! He's scored! Right back in the game! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 45.
A couple of changes then in quick succession. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Portugal suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty, perhaps, and they can't drift into a carelessness, or this could get away from them.
Hazard. Referee has just said play on. Baresi with the slide tackle there. Shot could be on.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Knocks it into space. He's going to be disappointed with that. No luck with that dink over the top. Mbappe! That's a decent clearance. Messi proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Great chance! It's there! Ukraine are level. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Martinelli simply knew the ball was asking to be hit first time because of the way it arrived. And boy, did he hit it.
substituição para Portugal. Número 6.
So here comes the substitution. We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Dembele in acres of space out wide. James. And it's Messi. Guardiola. Messi. Oh, it's Van Basten. Tries to pass it through. And he welcomes it in. He's in a good position here. Tries a shot! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Koundé clears. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Tries to play it through. Van Basten. And that will be it. Portugal pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans.
Держан джойстик, я вот свой не przyniósł.
Po co go nas?
Я tylko z tym gram. Zderzały, z tym prawie nie gra, to u mnie wychodny joystick. Ślubny.
Kogo bierzesz? Ślubny?
Wysy. Pańskie. Barcelona.
Сильно.
Może stary dziadek on zrobił. Szkoda jakoś, честно. Они скоро поменяют. Просто поменяют Левандовского. Скоро. Старик. Не бегает это. Ну, жалко.
Что жалко, когда идут?
Ну да, не, у Рональда не идут. У Рональда вообще стоят. Заметил? Алекс, что нет? Рональда не стоят. Блин, 900 с чем-то голов забил. Это охренительно. И что интересно, что у меня есть моя команда. А, Бразилия, видишь? Еще и команду. Вот. Войсик Шенстин местный вратарь сидит на замене, видишь? В Барселоне. Раньше Шенстин в Барселоне давно был, да?
Шансy?
Да, много вратарь был.
Przecież rok.
Ну, видишь? А здесь пришел, блядь,
Терштеген точно gra.
А кто тогда?
Czekaj, Żao Garcia czy jak on tam?
А что, здесь ничего не поменяли, да?
On w dole musi być. O, Żao Garcia.
Aha.
To nowy игрок.
Może trawmu?
Nie mogę zarejestrować, bo Pieniędzy nie. Teraz będzie tylko вот pierwsza oficjalna gra z Atletico Bilbao. Nie, Atletico Bilbao będzie pierwsza oficjalna gra w swoim stadionie, bo nie renowacja, tylko zrobią. Jeszcze ни одной гры не было в том стадионе после реновации. Знаете, игроков, которые играют на поле, ни разу не играли в родном поле.
Какой-то парадокс, нет? Вроде подписали и все, или не дают какую-то херню, каких-то барьеров этих правовых, да?
Денег нету.
Ну так вот, это все, блядь, бумаги гребаные. Так ну, сказали бы в долг возьмем.
Нет, Барселона уже набравший, видишь, столько всего.
Штрафов таких маленьких,
Барселона не первого игрока уже так записывает.
Так это уже суду заебало уже разбираться, что делать.
У Ольмо была проблема, не мог ни Ольмо подписывать. Да, Жао Гарсия, потом Ешиеда, чувак. Утерштеген не выходит, Никце отказывается. Вот, Кутя, да, он здесь тоже играет.
Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that yet again this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope the crowd demands as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige them.
0-0. Ливерпуль с какими-то... Ой, не Ливерпуль, а Реал Мадрид.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key
Да,
man in this
не
fixture?
бачу. С 0-0
Well,
был.
Peter, you'd almost expect to know what kind of game this fella, Alejandro Balde, is going.
Real chance!
Ударный,
Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit.
такой левой ногой,
Quite
снимали
close.
шаг. Ребята такие, Ларбата там не жмать, да? Что он бьет?
Должен бить.
Gravenberg, Gakpo, takes the shot!
Вот Филипп.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Gakpo, and it's McAllister. Liverpool looking to pass their way through. Dani Olmo.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And here's Lewandowski.
Что
He's pulled him up for that
Что правила
challenge.
вот это?
А че он тут ходит?
Ну какие-то эти удобные показывают.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. He's well positioned. Goes for a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Нервничал, был бы там кто-нибудь сильнее, он бы так получил.
Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, good spread. Frimpong. Aimed beyond the defence. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Попробуем
Balde.
чем-нибудь дозабить.
Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Rafinha. Barcelona have had plenty of possession, but few, if any. Dani Olmo!
Для Олма чаще не взятки. Судья, вроде ничего, но не хватает. Два раза ясно не попал, третий ноль попал.
And it's Salah. And here's Wirtz. And here's Isak. And he shoots!
Иsak не играет.
He's done it!
Просто
Wonderfully smooth, smart, and
Wonderfully
slick.
smooth.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Liverpool have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, and just as...
Tries a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. In he goes again! Loose ball now, there's a chase on to retrieve it. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Pedri. Yamal. He has found the way, and he's had a hit! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage.
It's Lewandowski! Oh, it's hit the post! Oh, this looks sharp. Looking to play him in. Balde, and it's played forward. That has been slung wide. And he welcomes it in. Ter Stegen gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And that's put paid to a promising move. Looking for a runner. He's looking wide. Gakpo. In with the challenge. That's a decent ball. Can he latch on to this? That's surely a foul free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. So who's he going to be aiming for here?
Ой, что тут такое за херня?
The ball's gone astray. Shifted it to the flank. That pass has been well intercepted. Knocks it into space. Well timed, excellent interception.
Barcelona certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Lewandowski unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. We've got 5 minutes till half time. Now, can they get him away? And the counter is on. De Jong. And Rafinha.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Голова взлетела.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Mohamed Salah takes. There's the end of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Атаки, да, по-любому.
It's a dressing room that needs revving because in truth they've not really been at it so far. And if the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we are back on the way.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Rafinha.
Ну, глаз что-то попало.
Good ball, good
А тут
take.
что?
Lofted upfield. Gakpo going full steam ahead down the left flank. And it's Olmo. De Jong. Rafinha. Applies the finish! Oh, he's been caught on it here! There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Yamal. Now it's Rafinha. De Jong looking for options for movement. Christensen promptly onto that, and that is that.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And Yamal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
McAllister played out to the left flank. Takes a shot.
That's what
Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. The time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Gakpo. That has found him in acres of space.
Isaac.
No, couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Christensen kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Vitz. Now it's Gakpo. Pinches it off him. Dani Olmo. And Jamal. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. It's a pretty loose pass. McAllister has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Gakpo. Gakpo out towards the flank. De Jong.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's Lewandowski. Dani Olmo. Lewandowski. Oh, he's certainly caught it there.
Торрес вот так играет. Правильно знаешь, что Торрес может играть, да? Плохо он сыграл.
Торрес может и Рашфорд, не знаю, если может у них.
Да, Рашфорд вообще у него раньше было только центральный играч. Да, стал левым центральным, да? Если не, да, он же может меняет, дальше раз может менять Левандовский центр, да?
Ну, поменяется, не поменяется, но как альтернативой будет точно.
Да, но Левандовский даже его не знаю, я не буду сказать. Я не думаю, что это вот мое мнение, не знаю. Это факт.
Ну да, если его.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
And the shots!
Да его, я его не поменял, давай поменяем. Я не смотрю, что его придурок, он старается. Второй не забить. Ой, да ё, блин, стрелка полусверх. Красада, Гави, тёшку, кто такой агрессивный Гави. Хотя вот Гави нужно первым было стать. Приколал, что пару. Пэдри на пару. Лопеза поставил. Вот теперь сейчас не подавай. Кстати, справа никто не знает, вместо. Так что справа ну, главное, дальше, не пойму. О, ваш лицо какие-то позиции. Да. Растение слева стоит. Да. О, растет. Вот, лучше да. А этот придурок никогда не получил. Ярмаль. Ничего не сделал вообще.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Barcelona have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And he can clear it away. Into the last quarter of an hour.
Oh, Gavi pass, Gavi cross.
Gavi tries to play it through. It's Lewandowski.
Oh, Gavi, смотри, пришел, пошла в
Lewandowski was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
Gavi,
they're on a bit of flash. Oh, Red, nice interception. It's over the line.
Без пола.
Вот это я не забрал.
Deserved a better goal there. He's right to be disappointed.
Lewandowski. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Van Dijk. McAllister. Kirkes. And here's the chance to counter. It's a sharp little ball here.
Сюда.
Oh, surely they deserve better.
That's good reason. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Rashford! Now they want to get it back.
What's the
And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Not quite sure who got the final touch, but it will be another corner.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Soboslai with the clearance. Out to the right. Rafinha. It's a good looking delivery. And that has been knocked clear. Over to the left. Ekitike. Looks a good ball through. Now it's Gakpo. He's beaten the last man.
Ну ладно, 1-0 ставлю. Фримпонг, правый защитник. Защитник он. В конце бы еще бы вот эту вот точечку поставить. Было бы лучше. 1-0 так-то. Неплохо, но может. Стрелками, но более-менее. Не лучше, но... Да. Я тоже, ребята.
Левандовского не надо ставить, было мне нечестно прессе. Кто-то мне птичка подсказывал, что нечестно прессе, так что поставить помоложе, например, на Марию, да? Он ты слева играл, когда ты его нечестно ставил? Или
справа? Ну, как вы сейчас играете.
Справа, да?
Да, право направляешь.
Ясно. Это твой совет, и вот ставлю его справа, и нечестно прессе. Вот даем,
не, ну видишь, твой Ямаль и мой Ямаль, они чуть могут общаться по статистике. Да. Так что, я может лучше сыграть. В такой же самой ситуации тебе хуже.
А как тебе было это?
Третья, длинная.
Третья, там так длинная, я. А это у меня не подходит. В смысле не подходит? Есть. Люблю, можно так, не забыл. Ты тренер. Ты готов?
Да. Чего ж не меняется?
Ну, поменяется, мне кажется, счет поменяется.
Не, ну счет ты можешь...
Счет меняется, но
счет надо меняться. 0-1 как-то пусто. Очень. 2-0 было бы. Вот.
Могло быть 2-1. В итоге, я чуть-чуть забил, нереально забить смог. И ты мне хочешь там, могут 2-1 счет. Ты мне нереально мог забить, я тебе нереально.
Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you,
Я
Peter.
Мария опять пытается что-то сделать. Но я Мария говорит, у меня эксперт удар повыше.
The big names have their reputations for precisely the reason we
Я
can see.
слышу.
They have a
Ты
habit
слышишь,
of making
что
the
то
best
есть.
spell. And here we
Какой
are,
пас
very
ты знаешь, что дал пас?
А правый бил, видишь?
Да, правый бил, не свой ногой. Я не имею за ним как ты.
And with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind on clinical edge.
So a breakthrough already. He's in plenty of space here.
Ух ты, какой навес снимал левой ногой. А бил кто? Рафини. Кто бил какой-нибудь Левандовский? Никто не бьет головой.
Picked out brilliantly. Chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Taken back almost at once. Gakpo. Vitz. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He's shifting through the gears here. And the shot! Goal!
Это Ямаль?
Это
Ямаль только
Сала.
Да, это что ты справляла?
Ты не успевала.
А я думаю, не быстрее.
Ты ушел от меня почему-то?
Ты будешь пазу давать, вверху, длину весу, сам
The finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defenses apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Liverpool grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted.
Gravenberch!
Ключевой момент, здесь.
And he can clear it away.
Я говорю, ничего там.
Для болты, болта, по сути. Я знаю, что скорость болта хорошая.
And claimed it back swiftly.
Вот видишь, атаку дал.
Gavi. Look at the space here. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Balde. Yamal.
Что это я?
Looking for the run. Great ball, and he's in here. Yamal's cross. Oh, what has happened here? And here's Yamal.
Мало не дают вдвоем, для трубки
Knocks it into space.
вдвоем вышли.
Knocks it out wide. And it's Gavi. And he's in on goal.
Я опять кто-то есть. Мешает мне.
Gavi is in full there. It's foul.
Well,
the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do
Что
something
знаешь?
to prevent a goal there.
Yamal is behind this one.
It's not a good idea in affording free kicks in these positions.
Mohamed Salah. He's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Нельзя, да? Ты говоришь, что нельзя.
Что нельзя?
Что можно, да?
А что нельзя?
Выходить вратарем.
А что с ним делать тогда?
Ничего, не знаю. А ты что?
А мало ли ты будешь закручивать, что мне тогда делать?
По правилам.
По правилам. По правилам я выхожу.
Ну, есть вообще шатятские.
You've got to make this nice and quick.
The boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all.
Да?
Gravenberch gets it
Ван Дайк и
away.
тут даже все поправил.
McAllister. Now it's Isak. And Gravenberch. That's a little off target.
Стой, слушай.
Spread it left.
Ты спел?
Balde. Can he get it through? That's very neat. Tries to pass it through.
Пас, пасом.
And they've got a throw. Mohamed Salah has found the net here, of course. Referee's given a throw.
О, молодец.
Да, вот это два фриш-пинг такой.
Пинг-понг.
Ну, пинг-понг, вот это мне забрал. Он еще не должен.
Now it's Isak. Challenged. Whistle's
Ой,
gone, that's
опа!
Фал, да? Фал, да, день добрый.
А он сегодня не очень играет. Есть?
Да. Есть очень
Вот,
маленький.
здесь вы не выходите. Давай, играем так или нет?
Как?
Ну, я вас не буду выходить в вратарь.
And it's Frimpong.
А,
Takes a shot.
О, пинг-понг.
Пинг-понг.
Молчи, там все равно будешь выходить, я знаю. Я тебя буду спокойно. А ну ты закрутишь.
А вдруг ты закрутишь, что нет тогда? Прыгать здесь. Ну, я буду закручивать, а ты не выходи тогда. Ты же будешь тоже выходить, да?
Вот, если ты будешь, может договориться, что не выходить.
Можем тогда штрафные
5
видеть.
minutes till half time.
Забивать на голову.
Now it's
Ну, что
Yamal.
сразу гол в защиту вместе.
Very nicely done. Pedri. And he welcomes it in.
Ну как ты остановить твоего великана?
Decent progress down the left.
Чтобы он не встал. Твой Ван-Дайк. Вечно он лезет. Как одного вышел, второго, третий Ван-Дайк покажется. Да. С 3 тысяч один Ван-Дайк.
McAllister.
Такие вот крутые матчи.
Gravenberg.
Граундберг, желтый
Now
имеет.
it's Isak.
Это я и
That's Fitz. Now, can they get him away?
Get him away.
Get him.
Danny Olmo.
One more yellow card, no?
And it's Gavi.
Главное,
And it's
немножко
Gavi.
атака.
Out towards the flank.
Балден навес.
Опять.
Балден, дурак, блок.
Ball is
Опять
over the line.
Ибрагима боевой.
Да, блок 5 ему.
Да, да.
Прикольно.
In again. Goes for a
Он
shot.
то старый стариной стряхнул меня.
Off, but
Может,
an
что-то
audacious
ясно.
effort.
Well, you've got to admire the confidence and the agility. It wasn't too far off either.
Свисток. Гвиздок.
Pedri.
Chciałeś gwizdek?
А пенальти не писаешь?
Гвиздок.
Страшной. Это его заводили, как
Two
его?
teams at half time.
Педри?
They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break. All square.
Могли бы по ошибке дать следующий игрок, не Родри, а Педри. По ошибке они так прочитали. Педри? Не Педри, а Родри. А я думал, тут там
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
УЕФА, он старый уже, знаешь, такой. Кто он был, блядь? Мне кажется, Райкен, кто там был? Кто-то был из голландцев, помнишь? Рикер. Райкен был?
Президентом нет, тут не было.
Ван Басен, там какой-то там дядька. И очень, блядь, взяток брал. Ван Басен, не, какой-то... У него Рикер, фигуры, Рикер. И он там был, конечно, какие взятки там эти все.
Какие взятки?
Сколько взятки? Кто-то откупленный. Даже пьяницы не падают в футбол, говорят, что хотят менять, да, команды больше делают европейским, для гор. Кто меняет,
Strong running down that left flank.
Меня потеряли.
McAllister. And it's Vitz. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Frimpong could try cutting it.
Пинг-понг, блядь!
Oh, it's
Опять
come on
штанги.
the upright.
Сделал пинг-понг.
McAllister. Oh,
Foul?
that's pretty clear.
Foul.
It is a foul.
Смотри,
And
не-не-не.
no surprises, that's a booking.
It's a booking.
4 был свой реал.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
Макалистер бьет.
Surprised to see who's taking responsibility here.
Mohamed Salah. It's
Я
Salah!
вратарем вышел.
Mohamed Salah!
Ужасный удар.
Keep trying. And
Ошибка была,
eventually it might come off.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Salah. Now it's Vitz. Rafinha. Rafinha looking to penetrate opposition lines. He's found a way. He's got to goal! That's recovered. Oh, he's been caught napping. That's tidy. No way through. Great chance! Loose ball now. There's a chase on to retrieve it. And it's Koundé. Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, he's tried one! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Now there's a chance, surely!
Ну давай, Гадик, он забейся!
Так, 50, так, 50.
Гадиком, у тебя Гадик, третий пойдет. Я верю в Гадик.
Can he get on the end of this?
Это
That's
может
been
быть
cut short. Glitch with the rangefinder there, and
Grillos.
evident annoyance.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Este partido asciende a 96.847 espectadores.
McAllister, Danny Olmo with the
У него
foul.
карточка уже
This
есть
could
сегодня.
spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
А я же не поверил.
Да, когда видео начали показывать.
Я видео могли не показывать.
Да,
Ну реально
начали показывать видео.
А ну уже будет, блядь.
Уже были такие
Поверил, да?
сомнения.
Блядь, могли бы дать.
Liverpool looking to pass their way through. Yamal. Now, what about a counter-attack? That's clear cut. It's a free kick.
Что ты там руки размахиваешь? Я, кстати, не скажите, никого не... Кто бы знал, как он был армейский гамик. За стенки и забор показал мужик такой. Ну не просто показал.
Great vision. Oh, great feet. Oh, that's fabulous.
Ну куда ты там собрался?
It's
Да, ты так умеешь.
another big chance that gets away.
Такая рва была такая.
Yamal. Lewandowski.
Не в таком.
Now it's Danny Olmo.
В балансе.
Frimpong. Gakpo is herring after that one. Now it's Gakpo. And Koundé. And it's Olmo.
Есть?
Oh, well measured. Now it's Yamal.
Против. Вандай. Боремся, если кого. Ну, Вандай, нет, не стоит, где он был.
And he's managed to get rid of it.
Пятничка мне просто... Пас.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Лаги вот это вот, смотри. Ша!
Balde. Danny Olmo.
Хочет поменяться, должен что-то
Well, that's well seen too.
На ковре стоял. Вольмо, да, там культура. Пора.
Now it's
Он
Isak.
уже, блядь, не играл уже. Надо выносить. Да, уже до конца.
That's a throw.
Тихо, что ты там? Блин, ладно. Я теперь вольмо, что? Хотя есть замена такая, лопасть. Вот с ней играл, как он лучше. Лучше, что ты тут? Я мать, не часть ответственность, если он уставший, я не понимаю. Вот и больше уставший. Торрес, блин, как вот не пытается сделать. А есть у меня заменять на Балде? Купарти. Ты не можешь?
Я стали свободно пальцы.
Вообще так.
Обалдеть. Левар Мартин, высокий хлопчик.
Защитил. Балде защитил.
Не наверное.
Не, я просто такой. После ну, на рейтинг, он что? 59 будет защита.
El dorsal 20.
Да, просто, у тебя будет 59, не 40 рейтинг.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 16, el dorsal 5, el dorsal 18. Se va a
Pretty loose pass. Frimpong. Gravenberg. And it's Salah. And it's Gravenberg.
Правый.
McAllister.
Как он там попался?
And here's Chiesa.
Chiesa?
He's picked his way through. And he's taking no chances there. He's going for goal.
Да, блядь,
Oh,
тут...
no, that could be a costly miss.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Шаленый беги.
Nicely shaped ball. Can he finish?
Я думал офсайд. Я давал, думал офсайд. Не бежал до конца. Реально под офсайд, смотри, под офсайд. Ты хоть дал, как будто офсайд. Кого я сделал? Засудился и убежал. Ван Дайк. Ван Дайк! 1-0 играем дальше. Дайк выиграет. Идеальный пас.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off? I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect?
Mohamed Salah!
Как ты успел подходящие пасы какие-то на елочке?
Так,
что это было? Пасы это нереально. Я вас забираю. Что?
A horrible blip.
О, забираю.
A situation
Да, он легенький.
that has
Ты
resulted
нажал, ты
in
нажал, я
considerable
знаю.
embarrassment.
They've only got themselves to blame.
О,
Mistakes
что это?
in those areas are very punishable.
Удар, так пальцы.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which all goes well if this goes to extra time.
Gavi.
Или Гави говорит,
Хуя вам.
пробивай.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
We are into overtime.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Aimed beyond the defence.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Kubasi. Played back in. Looking to play it in. That's an excellent interception.
Что хочешь там пляснуть, не получается.
Ну вот, Сава и Ямаль, видишь?
Well, we can only hope
Сила.
we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
Я думаю, со временем его
Well, fitness
уровень
and
уже понял
fatigue, the key
пике.
factors now as we head
Если
for
он так
extra
будет
time.
играл, знаешь, тренироваться, улучшаться, реально высоко выйдет.
Ну да, он может.
Он растет, то, что стандартно играет, ну, правильно, а он все растет.
Nuestros espectadores que respeten en todo momento
Я думаю, здесь как слышно. Вот это,
cambio
ты
de
думаешь,
jugadores
если
que
там
vienen
записано,
Test this for the
Я же здесь слышал
endurance and
целый.
the character of the
Ну даже не
players
может.
as we
Может
head
по радио
for
слышал.
extra
я
time.
вот тут
Barcelona pay the price for failing. Has a shot! It's
It's
loose now and they want to get it back.
Просто вратарь тусовцы
I
играет.
think. Yes, they do.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height. This
Это в сердце головой играет. 27 метров, блин, дурака.
And here's Mohamed Salah. It's come to nothing.
Эти кики.
It's very necessary. McAllister. Spread out to the left. Tries to play it
Ой,
through.
контратака.
Yamal providing an
Это кто?
outlet on that
Атаку я
flank.
говорю, это пошел. Это что правильно мать делает.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Soboslai.
Соboslai, так неплохо,
That's
что
an
ты
untidy
играешь.
challenge. Free
И
kick
что он
given.
творит, да?
Szoboszlai. And it's Frimpong.
Я его помню.
In with the challenge.
Это мне поможет.
Soboslai with the slide tackle there.
Как Макс позже. Самоудача ракета.
Now it's Rashford.
Ну, ты правша? Блядь, я
And
наделал.
Dyke did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Rafinha.
И опять раз.
McAllister shifted it to the flank.
Есть?
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Да, не да. Вот Слас, Ямаль.
Half time, extra time. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them?
Ужас, какие сдохшие. Это тоже такое самое?
Да.
Играл в сидящие эти. Сидящие... Сегу играл. Все игры имеют сидящие.
Там были символы.
Если бы играл в контроль мяча, вообще бы сдохнул.
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? This has been enthralling. So what the last 15 minutes have left? Fermin. And here's Rashford. He's a sharp little ball here. He's having a shot! Oh, and he's cleared it out of harm's way. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Pedri. Rafinha. Rashford! Now, who's going to be first to this? So much time and space here.
That's good defensive concentration.
Ekitike.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Rashford. Lopez. He's having a
Fermin.
go.
Ай, блядь!
Такие лапы.
Да.
Как тебе такой?
Что это вспоминал?
Whose goal is that? Big
Да,
deflection.
обидно удар,
This one's
что
for
был
dubious
в то
goals
место,
penalty.
там все в центр ворот летело, от тебя в другую
So
сторону.
we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah,
Свик,
all their
бей,
effort
свик,
pays off in the
свик.
end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to
Футбол
get them the
забить,
goal they
чтобы
craved.
обычно было.
Squeezing through.
Видишь, как я тебе сделал? 4-2.
Barcelona moments now away from seeing this one out. And a
Yeah.
free, yes, the referee's given it.
Чё ты желтый?
Чё красный?
Ты нормально ударил, но страшно было. Ой, а ты бы
Spectacular.
повыше был бы топ?
Не ходил даже.
Second
Ты не
reaction.
ходил?
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Болтай по тебе
Oh,
маленького
he's been
головой.
caught on Pedri.
Эдри, дурачок.
Just off target.
И реально
They
дрались
snatched
в
it
Б
that big,
такой.
even though it was quite close.
Волнай против Ямаля головой.
Now it's Chiesa. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Он состоялся. Тяжело, но состоялся.
Barcelona
Фермин
pull
Лопес.
through.
Он
Sometimes by
играл.
hook, sometimes by crook,
А
but
подожди.
that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed.
И несколько
Yamal
футболов.
picking up the Man of the Match award. And
Лицо Нуфри. Я не вем. Да, я все отсюда. Я
Эцо Милан.
написал если
Зараз італіянська возьму, може, яка команда. Ювентус.
Я вот можно ехать.
Кого?
Нужно глянуть, кстати. Пачка не вплылась.
Яс.
Я думаю, что его... Рома даже есть, смотришь, видишь, Рома есть. Хорошо. Рома, я помню, такая тяжелая команда, кажется, нет. Это я нормально. Так, замена, если я уже говорил, что конкретная замена, Рама.
Консесау.
Вот он стал хорошая техника. Умеет дриблинговать, бегать неплохо, но забивать, отбирать, не зашточить давно много. Яндры играет. Ну, говорит, Ян играет правым защитником, левым защитником. ЛПЗ просто нет.
Костич.
Барелла, блин, будет маленький, метр 72. И в опоре стоит, блин. Ну, может, блядь, конечно, не чуть-чуть. Нахрен мы тебе опору дали. Мы же защиты, пиздец, дырявый. Ну, есть такие. Ну и что это такое? Это у меня центральный дальше, вот, открывать тыкву, вы смотрите, нет? Турамы нет. Кто-то не говорит.
Турамыш на поле.
Я его только что поставил. Я что был? Давайте другой. Был 74. Так. Ну не только, много поменял. 3 игрока поменял. Здесь такая у меня луна, да? Стратегия. Ведь кстати, такая же самая, похожая.
Да, похоже.
Тоже луна. Ты зачем это как... Интересно. Я думаю, тебе забьет вот этот вот Лютаура Мартинес.
Я думаю, тебе
забьет. Всем говорит, один гол забью, потом второй. А ты этот думаешь, бородатый забьет?
Нет.
А кто тебя забьет? Даже не знаешь кто. Да команда отстойная.
Апенда.
Апенда?
And so the calm before the storm.
Вот так
A
себя
game this
забьет.
so engraved into
Когда
sporting history.
его
These two
Пенда, его
teams have
Пенда.
squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win.
Еще один ужасный пас.
There is a massive sense of expectation. Chance! On and again! It's hit
Этот прием сделал, брать. Защита идеально сделала, вратарь так нет, да.
Первый нас сделал, не вынес. И все.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than
Пенда.
we anticipated.
Пенда, бля. Я Пензу второго. Второй до Пензу.
This looks great chance!
Мощный.
Just misses past the post. Well, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Ну, а тут прилепил. Ярче.
Pinches it off him, and it's McKinney. Steaming McKinney! Loose ball now, there's a chase on to retrieve it. Zielinski into Milan, leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score.
О, блядь, куда ты даешь 8
Really
пас?
well measured ball. Kostic. That's a good run down the left.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
Ciężko?
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Locatelli.
Kostic?
Akanji. That pass has been well intercepted.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And here's Vlahovic. And he's found the way past. Shot a goal!
Vlahovic.
They have come roaring back.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And that has added a whole
Я
new
не брал
complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect to use so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Я не брал это Сити. Сити. Я с Ливерпуль же брал.
He's got backward here. There's the delivery.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's let fly.
Ладно.
Couldn't squeeze it through. And he's whipped it across. What a climb! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. He has found the way through. Can he finish? Now it's Thuram. This time, surely.
Попында, блядь. Сука. Ну да.
Barella. And Akanji. Thuram. And it's Zielinski.
Kanji
Martinez, he is onto this.
известный капитан с
DiMarco looking to run onto it.
Ман-Сити.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And they're back
Kanji
on the
был
ball again.
Ман-Сити.
McKennie did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. He can run onto that. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Sommer gets it away. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Тут мы спокойненько разберемся.
Zielinski gets a good foot in there.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's McKennie. Now that looks a decent ball. Good take. Goes for a shot.
Власов, просенько, как-то он, ну, пасека как привели, наверное, на скорости, обогнал по нему.
Danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Ball's gone astray. It's gone out for a throw-in. Can he get it through? Kostic picks it up out wide. He's had a shot! And that has earned a few knocks of approval from the bench. And this could be the final action of the first half. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. The final seconds now. And he's worked it through. He's gone away. Thuram. And he's Let's make sure that's not getting through. There's the end of the first half. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. So there was the first half.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
And the second half gets underway.
Inter can really do with some of the bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Shifted it to the flank. McKennie. Turan. He's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Vlahovic. And a chance!
Это Апенда.
And it's DiMarco. DiMarco. He's going to be disappointed with that. Turan. Francisco Conceição. And Bremer. Kelly. Bremer. Passing is crisp and sharp. McKennie has created one goal already. He's going for goal! And it's Conceição. Martinez. Spread out to the left. And he's intervened.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now this Turan, and he shoots! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay on side.
Пилмонте.
DiMarco. And that is as far as they're going to go.
Как снял, а с ноги. Влахович уже там замахнулся сильно.
McKennie.
Опять Влахович.
He knows he could have put his team in real trouble there.
Inter Milan have it back and can go again. Now it's Turan, and it's Çalhanoğlu, played out to the right. Now it's Dumfries. The ball goes, gets his head on it! He can get that clear. Barella. Zielinski. It's a good ball out wide. And Akanji. He's on it. Can he get away?
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And the shot!
Ё-моё, было бить лучше, блядь, ебать, он если лепит бьет, чем заточивает. Да. Ускорение, скорость удара, поляризация 76. Радиошвили. Онлайн у тебя с дыхалки там просто. 90.
Numero 31 viene sostituito con il numero 6. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Attenzione, un sostituzione.
That has not gone well.
Ах, ты так понял.
Well, the idea was a good one.
Я ты опять понял.
Execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Tries to pass it through. Cross needs to be good.
Ой.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Я решал давай, позже. А ты не забьешь.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. To Marco. Zielinski.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. Vlahovic.
And it's made its way to him. Has a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Openda has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Deftly away. And that is a little undercooked.
Я все-таки вот что-то...
Well, Mario. And he's managed to get free. Chance for a shot!
Да пошел он тут, он тут просто как-то шел он тут.
Joe Mario really may get an earful from his teammates for not looking up to see what was around him, but I think he was perfectly entitled to try it for himself. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Oh, smashing header!
Достал Маккензи.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
It's a pretty loose pass. Thuram locks it into space. He's had it taken off him. Brings it to a close. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum. They lost.
Ну что, Ювентус сегодня первый раз в игру, видишь цель?
Да.
Другой точно.
Если бы дал я Париж Сен-Жермен, то был бы прав. Нет, давай другие. Я не заставляю брать их самых. Я бы, ты бы взял бы.
Если бы ты взял бы, как там брал. Если бы.
Если бы ты были бы яйца, это было бы взять.
Ты на цвете будет Холландом.
А, ты Холланда не брал еще, да? Ты, к сожалению, показал видео, я думал, что ты его брал.
Кстати, видео.
Посмотри, какой счет.
0-0 сыграла.
Я думаю, самый скучный. Давно что не смотрели, правда?
Нет, с Раевой Валикана.
Не, я посмотрели.
А эти играют 0-0, потому что тоже. 28 минут. А, не, 80. 3-0. Холланд, Доку.
Доку, блядь, твой.
Швеция.
Уже не играет.
Кто не играет?
Я не играю. Дембеле, стрелка.
Дембеле? Что стратегия такая? Треугольник, блядь, стрела.
Да, это реально стрела.
Стрела, блядь.
А если кто у тебя 59-й стоит, вот.
Ну, Доку, он можно его...
лево. А у тебя есть, у тебя Манчестер Бир, не то?
Да?
Играл. Там будет нормально.
А ты играешь или нет?
Я не играл.
Что выходит?
Так ты, кажется, поменяешь не будет?
Не, повезет.
Не будет, да? Бля, как же так? Бля, ну половину вниз я бы еще взял бы его. Ну как ты знаешь, вниз стрелка.
Неужели? 3 гола забили, 2 показують только.
Уже не зачитали?
Не, ну Холланд же забил, один Доку забил. А кто Челси забил гол? Доку.
Я могу играть. Бачишь, ты пасом.
Можешь играть, да?
А ты?
Хлеб уже много, да.
Хорошо.
А у меня команда Яка, Манчестер, Б. Упор, что тут за чуча?
Чуча людям.
Блядь.
Да, у тебя тоже проблем, я знаю, что ты. Але был Баркуля, Марик, да? Взял ты Баркуля, пришел в Варачкеле, Баркуля нахрен пошел. Прикинь, обидно. Баркуля, у него 84 рейтинг, в замене стоит. Ну, обидно Баркуля. Он был основным, правда?
Значит, надо показывать себя лучше, если хочешь состав.
Да, да, видишь, парень, да? Как ты еще подлежишь к своим участникам, они там подлежат, жопу лишь. Я не знаю, например, тот же самый Модрич. Как можно Модрича, блядь, всю жизнь в реале держать такие бабки?
Хорошо играет?
Ну как хорошо.
Ну как не хорошо?
Бензима и все то, что нормально. Ну Бензима не продали, да. Рональду быстро продали, Бейла быстро продали.
Потому что был он на пике и стоил денег. Выгодное вложение в продажу.
Или Модрич выиграл чемпионат, Лига Чемпионов. Все, блядь, все. Да, Рональдо играл, и Бейл, и там Зидан был.
Так он 2 раза
все, он везде был.
Другие трети месяца в мировом и в Евро.
А ему было уже 36 лет.
Команда дошла с ним.
Да.
И он там неплохо показывает.
На хорошем уровне показывает. Не то, что какой-нибудь его напарник, например, Кросс, Тони Кросс. Все, состарился сразу, у него 36 он уже не играл. Но я слышал, слухи ходят, что Модрич есть проблема. В AC Милане нервно уйдет.
Куда он уйдет? Да, ему хотел бы уже
Ой, это Аквилов по всем руками ждать. Сам кажется. И Америка на втором месте. А на первом месте будет ждать, конечно.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. And here's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. Good ball, good take. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Now it's Doku, and he's managed to get free. Marquinhos does well to get it back. Marquinhos getting this one clear. He has found a way through. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Vitinha producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Vardiol. Oh, that's well spotted. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Yeah, Bernardo Silva, he's a real box of tricks, Peter, with a super first touch and a really nice, silky smooth dribbling style. He's also got an eye for a telling pass, and he's a more than decent finisher too. What we don't usually comment on is his phenomenal work rate, and that will be a start. He's going for goal! Just I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift. Hakimi. Oh, that's fabulous. Dembele.
А его teraz ten Diaz połamał na kilka miesięcy.
Cross from
После tego
Hakimi.
podkata.
So, what can they make of this?
Yeah.
Decent progress down the left. Very nicely done. Well, the defence proved infallible there. That won't be the last they'll see of him. No, that's been intercepted. Tries to play it through. Played out towards the right wing. Can he get on the end of this?
А ты этого возьмешь?
Picks it up out wide.
С Луизом.
He's found the way through. Drilled in low. And he gets rid in a hurry. Still goalless. Marcelo Ramos. And that is as far as they're going to go. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Now here's the delivery. Oh, he had to make that. And he did make it. Fabian Ruiz gets it clear. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Lovely, now then. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Ramos.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Foden.
He's shifting through the gears here. This is Bernardo Silva. Played in with purpose.
Easy
for the goalkeeper.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Hakimi. Sharp little ball here. That's a shame.
Сам я специально был. Давать не будем. О, ёшка. Что ёшка сделал?
А вот кто виноват. X6 нажал, да? Или квадратный вообще? Не знаю, вот разгон. Дембеле. Не дай Дембеле сразу. Что не 500?
А зачем?
Сделал? Вот.
Spread out to the left. He's picked his way through. Now the delivery.
Oh, that was one big no when you've got a kid formed in the box.
Ну, головой может шить.
Там меня очень вот Дембеле.
Reinders. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. And it's Reinders. Shooting chance!
Там вообще там ударов нет.
Удар великий.
Там не было удара.
Вообще не было
One moment you're
ударов.
in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Peter, they should just let him
Левой ногой такой прыгнул вверх.
Вообще
не ясно. Не, ну удар-то реально слабый.
A 1-0 lead established. Applies the finish! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Dembele.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Doku.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He is through here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. Threads one in. Foden. Matheus Nunes.
Матчусь, ну видишь.
At the end of the first half.
Линк все-таки
Well, there were plenty of
забоял.
talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions
Нога
have
такая.
got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Paris Saint-Germain can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Can he get it through?
Ну да, хоть так.
Kvaratskhelia has it in a wide position. Oh, sweet feet. Kvaratskhelia, and he's in on goal. And here's Dembele. It's Dembele!
Танцуй.
Quick to get it clear again.
Сегодня мы с тобой.
Oh, that's Dembele! It's loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And it's Hakimi.
А я танцую, а я снимаю, а еще я люблю больничный.
Gonzalo Ramos! And he's there to get it away.
А я танцую.
Now that looks a decent ball. There's the
Город Шпиля тоже не может. Он кто-то потребительский вратарь.
Так и
There's well
Коко
placed to deal with that.
тоже.
And we have our very first corner. Cleared without hesitation. Now there's a big chance! He's beaten the keeper,
Я
but hit the
в
post!
офсайде не может идти, а я не могу меняться. Офсайд, как будто понимать, он отходит, и офсайд не спецак. Ну, очень важно, потому что офсайд не
Foden
такой рядом.
sends it crossfield.
От ключа. По идее, Люка от винта.
Aimed beyond the defence. Can he latch on to this? Nice control.
По ногам было не...
Coutinho did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Now it's Foden. A lot of space here, a real opportunity. He's got away. Has a shot. Just
Левый
off
удар,
goal.
опасный для него даже.
Such ambitious.
Да, как он не уверен, да.
Он вообще не уверен, он где-то проспал этот удар, и потом только прыгнул.
Может, не видел сначала?
Да, вот именно, терял его. Первый гол
Over to the left. Starved of space and time. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Knocks it into space. Strong running down that left flank. He's shifting through the gears here.
Неймар там стоит.
Где-то я на Эмре.
Как Мбаппе, блядь.
Или Месси. Карамейзи. Очень плохо.
Нет. Все очень.
Даже вратарь. Да, есть. Или вратарь. Да. Не было, по идее. Я понимаю, что пол сбил, ну там, сказал, что удар был такой.
На тоненьком.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 10. Le
Без
numéro
тут же
7.
скоро вратарь, он реально
Ake.
À leur place,
Now it's
le
Doku.
numéro 19. Le numéro
Nicely
29.
weighted ball.
Le numéro 87.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now this could be a chance. That is just the goalkeeper to make. Can he finish? And he's let it clear it.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Good play on the left-hand side here.
Doku.
Gets his head on
Я
it!
ногой туда увидел.
It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Я ногой бью, ты головой, конечно, взял. А я ногу там поднял.
Peter, they want
Чуть взял,
another
но
one and seemingly keep going until they get it.
And it's Vitinha. He's looking wide.
This is the time you need that pace.
Hakimi.
Думаю, Хакими не может ставить там.
João Neves.
Он заебался бегать за этим.
Да, вообще, вот каким-то...
João Neves.
Стал.
And it's made its way to him. Shot, surely!
А это кто?
Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal. 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, now they've saved themselves. You can really sense a change in the whole atmosphere here. It's going to be pretty manic from now to the final whistle.
And here's Ramos. Now it's Neves. Barcola. Well, Neves. It's Reese. Steaming on goals. Goes for a shot.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Very little time to go, and they have a free kick in a really promising area.
Well, I think this is definitely one of these areas where they've rehearsed an awful lot on the training ground.
Love shapes to shoot! So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Gonzalo Ramos gets flagged offside.
Фолы там были, бариш. Пенальти там должно было быть.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And here's Doku. It's a promising position. Played into space out wide.
Ай, ты, блядь, сейчас туда.
They are pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing.
Кажется, говорят, звук тым, примерно, как атмосфера, космос. Посмотри, вот сейчас, ну ничего, начало.